Hi, folks. This is Frank the Pest Geek. We're going to be discussing which is the best ant gel for most ant problems. All right. So I've got here Maxforce Quantum and Advion ant gel. Maxforce Quantum is made by Bayer. Advion ant gel is made by Syngenta. Now, this one comes in a tube applicator, and basically you open up the tube. Now, you'll have to snip that little piece here to be able to dispense the product. This comes in a gel form. It's pretty thick. It will stay where you put it. We use it for ghost ants, white-footed ants, crazy ants, big-headed ants. We've had good success with this for this type of ant problem. White-footed ants. And the only problem it's been in the past, we've had issues with the seal. Now, they fixed this already, and what you want to make sure is that, there's air in there or whatever, the gel, when you get the product, because we've had issues in the past where the tips, if they stay like that in a warehouse, and one of the things I want you to know about gel products, bait products in general, bait products are food products. They must be transported, stored in warehouse, and it goes from manufacturer to storage. It's temperature sensitive. If the temperatures get really hot, you can damage the product. If the temperatures get really cold, it can damage the product. One of the things I love about this product is that there is a manufacturing date on it, when it was manufactured. With most gel baits, I will not accept gel baits that have been over a year anymore. We've had problems with all gel baits that have been over a year. The manufacturer says that most gel baits are good from 5 years from the manufacturing date. Well, the problem that you have with the Syngenta one is that Syngenta does not put manufacturing dates on their products. So you don't know how old this product is, how long it's been in the warehouse, when it was manufactured. This one is a little different when you have to open the packet, and it comes in your typical syringe tube where you have the plunger, all right? You have the gel bait tube, and you have a little needle, all right? So you have to assemble it. You remove the cap, put the needle in, and, use the plunger. Now, one of the problems that we had in the past is, for some reason, this seal here and the product, when you squeeze it, the product will leak out. The product, depending on temperature and how this has been stored and kept, the product is inconsistent in as far as it comes out watery, and then it comes out like little gelatin. When you make Jello and you have those little watery gelatin pieces. So there is an inconsistency in the application. Most of these gel baits, you're going to use them outside around windows and doors. That's not a problem if there's an inconsistency. But when you're making precise applications indoors and the product will not stay where you put it, this has been a constant problem with that. And that's why I don't use it that much. I will prefer to use the Quantum for most of our problems. Now, sometimes there's an ant on this label that is not on this label, and we have to balance what is we're trying to control. For most of what we control, we find that this is really good. So understanding that about gel baits and how gel baits work, that, remember, also, we don't know if it's the manufacturer will tell you if it's for glucose feeding ants. It will tell you if it's for carbohydrate feeding ants. You have to know which ant you have and what ant is on the label in order to use the product correctly. So whichever one you decide to use, whether it's Advion or Bayer Quantum, it's going to be about preference. It's going to be about uses, application, and ant species. I hope this helps you. This is Frank the Pest Geek, wishing you a pestacular day. Okay, so we have both the Quantum and the Optigar. We got a little piece of cardboard where we're going to cardstock that we're going to be doing our demo on. And we're basically going to show you how you prepare to use this product. All right, so you see it comes in a gel, and what you want to do is you take out a blade, and always start out by the least amount to see what's going to be, because this allows you for a really precise application. And what I want to do is, you see, it's not coming out. There it goes. Okay, see how thick that gel is? You make a little ball, you can actually make a smaller application. There you go, look, see? You can make really, really little tiny applications on that. And then we're going to prepare this one. And we're just going to squeeze it nice and tight there. And we're going to make an application of this one. Whoa, see how that came out? So there it goes. And so there's the gel. So when it's fresh, and you got to be able to, you see, you got to be able to keep these. Remember, they're food grade products. You got to keep them temperature controlled in your vehicle. You can't just throw them in back of the aluminum case where the sun is hitting these. You know, you're going to have to probably put them in a cooler or keep them in the front of the cab. You know, it's going to depend upon your label in your state to be able to do. But what I love about this product is you're able to, all these products, you're able to make a little line. Check it out there. Oh, smeared it. See, very much more difficult with this. As you can see, the gelatinizing, what I'm talking about, it's not, sometimes you'll get a liquid, it'll get runny if it gets hot. So you need to keep it cool. But you can see that there is a place for both of them, depending on and species and depending upon application and what you're doing. Both of these products are excellent products. They both have pros and cons. You just got to weigh them to see what works best in your practice.